Good morning, guys. I guess good morning to Shirley and Martha, too. Hey, we are here at Jasper Point State Park, which is just south of Prineville, Oregon, on the Prineville Reservoir. So we'll take a little walk around, show you the campground here, and we'll go start at the entrance up there. Here's the actual entrance. Right, just as you come in, you turn left here. Instead of going straight into the boat launch area, you just turn a little left. And as you come in, you'll see pay station and a one-way road here. And right to the left, as you're going by, entering, are the dump stations. There's 2 dump stations there. And you exit right back out onto the main road from there. Yeah, here's the boat launch area. It also has down there you'll see the restrooms. Those are flush toilets, and there are showers down there. I give them kind of a mediocre rating. The showers were pretty much, well, the whole restrooms were just painted concrete floors, a lot of old style fixtures. The shower head there was kind of this, I turned it on, it's kind of this squirty spray thing. It wasn't like a regular shower head at home, which actually I've seen in other parks, like our Hell's Gate State Park in Idaho. Those, compared to those, these are not real great. And they do have another restroom. It's down in the camp, and it's just a drop pit toilet type thing. But these are flush here in the day use area. And here's the pay station area. Looks like they got an automated machine here for, if you want to buy bag of ice, fire starters, showers, or more choice. The showers are $2 if you're not a campsite person, but if you already are in a campsite, then the showers are free. And there's your rates right there. Self-registering information, and a little map showing you some of the high desert. They call this the high desert area of Oregon, and so you got several state parks that they're showing you there. Next week we'll be actually heading up to the Deschutes River one, so we'll be doing some filming there. And then you can proceed right down into the campground. And off to the right, you'll see see a cabin that's available for rental. And looks like they provide you with a outdoor barbecue also. And these are all water electric sites. There's a site number 4, and the fencing area in the back there, I guess, they're trying to grow that area, so they don't want you walking in it. So they put up that little split rail fence there. As you can see, those sites are not too bad. Site 5 is fairly long. All of them, of course, we're on the side of a hill here, sloping down to the reservoir down there. And there's the restroom that I mentioned earlier. And they got 2 handicap spots here that are all paved or bricked area also. But as you can see, this is a fairly narrow road, and it does go up and down a lot. Yeah, see, site 7, probably can't see it real well there, but it's got a nice slope coming right from the top there right down to the road here. It's a pretty good slope, so make sure you bring some blocks. It's right on the lake here. Kind of a smaller site, the site 13 there, a little bit small. Probably for a van camper or truck camper or tent. Got a big parking area here for boat trailers, I guess if you come with a boat trailer. But here, I'll walk over and just show you. There's the Prineville Reservoir. If you look on a map, it's quite a large one, and this is Jasper Point. There's also the Prineville Reservoir State Park, which is just a little ways away. So there's 2 campgrounds in the park here. But anyway, that's what the reservoir looks like. Yeah, here's just take a little picture of the road here. It's kind of up and down hills, lots of trees. They also, you probably noticed that they line the road with the rocks, so you got to be careful driving through, or when you're trying to back into a site and you're swinging wide. They got quite a few of these rocks around, so just got to be a little careful there. As we're walking through the park here, here's the drop toilet area. A little disappointed. It's, like I say, older type fixtures in there. I've seen some Forest Service camp drop toilets that are a little bit better than those. And then I got another little parking area right here. I think one thing that's kind of fun, they do have several trails here, and this is the start of one. Little 1 mile trail that goes down to it's kind of a BLM campground, but it's a walk-in camping only. But yeah, it's a nice little 1 mile trail. It's got a rock base there, so it's a great trail just to go for a little hike and see some more of the reservoir. And as you can see, there, the reservoir wraps around there and goes way down the other side. Quite a large reservoir. And that, through that brush there, you can't really see it. That's the boat launch area over there. So this is the end of the campground here, and it makes a big U-turn. This is a one-way road. I'll just kind of show it to you there. They made it nice and wide here, so you got a lot of space to turn, but once it straightens out again, it gets a little narrower. So we'll go take a look at some of the upper campground spaces. Okay, we're coming up to space 18 here. I'm kind of walking like this. You can kind of see the slope going to back into that. It's fairly steep. And then it goes up there. One thing I'll mention also, a lot of these sites, that dirt that you see there, that kind of light colored dirt, it's nice, powdery, soft. You step in it, you kind of sink a little. It's not too bad when it's dry, but one night here it rained on us, and that stuff turns to a clay mud that just sticks to your feet and gets into the paws of your dog, right? Just embeds it inside the paws there. It's really nasty stuff when it does get wet. So it's not too bad to back in. Again, you see the kind of the rocks there. You gotta watch out for those. Also, I'll mention, like here's 19. As you can see, it's got the trees that kind of overgrown, so you gotta watch it. Some of the campsites, you get backed in there and you'll find that your awning won't go out like our site. I'll show you our site. And yeah, we weren't paying attention, found out we couldn't get our awning out because of the trees. So if you do come here, look up and down and make sure you can get all your slides and stuff out. Here's another view of the reservoir here from up high on the side of the hill. The upper sites here. You got the boat, got the dock down there through those 2 trees right over the right over the picnic table there. And here's our site, number 21. And yeah, it looked like a nice site. Like I say, that dirt is something else when it gets wet. Well, this one wasn't too bad to back into. Yeah, once we got back down, we realized this little tree right here was a little too close. And so I ended up taking a piece of rope and just pulling the branch away from it so it wouldn't rub on the side of the slide. So that's the kind of stuff you got to watch for here. And like I say, yeah, when you're backing in, you got these rocks that they stick here to keep you from driving too far off. But yeah, we didn't realize it, but once we got backed in, you can see back there, there's those two little trees. They blocked the slide. We weren't paying attention. And yeah, and there's our picnic table. Yeah, and you can see this. Yeah, that dirt right there, when it gets wet, it just turns into this sticky clay mud type thing. Otherwise, right now, it's just kind of like a little powder and doesn't stick to anything. But boy, once it gets wet, it's sticky. Here's another one. This site 23 here. And like I say, this one's not too bad. It does slope down towards the road. But you got a nice area there. You got the same type of dirt there too. There's also a road that goes back here. Not a lot of traffic. During the day you get some for people going back on that road to go camping or something. But as you can see, the power station, there's those tree branches there. So if you got too close to the side there and needed to stick your slide out, you might hit some of these branches. So stuff you can just need to watch out when you're here. Otherwise, from 23 up the road to the end up there, these are fairly longer sites up here. From R21 all the way up here, they're fairly long sites. So especially on the right hand side, the even numbered ones. Well, I shouldn't say even. This is 23. See 26 up there. So these are a little bit longer if you have a longer rig. So that's pretty much it for Jasper Point. The electric is 30 amp. And there's also water at each site. So you got 30 amp plus 20 amp outlet is also in there. But yeah, it's 30 amp service. Other than that, other than the road's a little tight for the longer rigs and to get into some of these spots here. But anyway, I think that's it for now. There is also a trail. I'm going to try to go on that today that goes from this campground to the other campground, the Prineville Reservoir State Park. So I maybe go hike that. It's a 2 mile hike to the park, so one way. So might go see if we can get walk on that today. Oh, one last thing I wanted to mention too. I forgot. You're at about 3,500 feet here. The night we got here, it rained that night, and I think there was almost a little mixed snow and rain. And on the hill, some of the taller hills around here, there was some snow. But then it was just cloudy yesterday, and today we had bright sunshine. And so hopefully it'll be a pretty nice day. And the other thing I wanted to mention was, what was I? Oh, the other state park, or maybe this whole state park, is listed as an international dark sky area. So for those that want to take pictures or have telescopes and stuff, this is considered a international dark sky area.